Irish haters, the recruiting is over, commitments have been made, transfers decided, practices are in motion, games are slated, bowl games have unknown participants with a national champion uncrowned. But to play like a champion, you need to talk like a champion. Welcome back, all you Irish fans. Glad to be back with you on another edition of Talk Like a Champion. I am, of course, Mr. CeeLo, talking all things Notre Dame Fighting Irish with you guys. So happy to be back with you for week 1. Of course, we just had week 0. But back here for week 1 and officially our home opener against Tennessee State, meaning this Saturday will be the first time that the University of Notre Dame has ever locked horns with not only an FCS university, but a historical black college. So that's going to be a historical matchup, hopefully one that you guys will enjoy. But it also throws a little bit of shade against your powerhouses like your Georgias and your Alabamas, all those SEC schools that cry their schedules are so tough. But here it is 2022, and this is the first time Notre Dame's faced one of them. FCS, of course. Just thought I'd throw that little nugget in there. SEC! Sorry, I like poking fun at the Southeastern Conference because they think they're the best conference in the world, and they're not. Just a couple of top-tier teams, the rest of their conference. But we're here to talk about our boys. But this is Saturday's game is going to have some historical reference, guys, and hopefully victorious for us. And we can also get some of our younger guys throw some bones at our younger players, get them some opportunities to not only play in a game, guys, but to play in historic Notre Dame Stadium, guys, without that pressure, and maybe make them hungry. So even though they're not on the field getting the action this year, but they want to push to get to that point where their number is called. You know what I mean, guys? That building it up. But let's move forward. Tennessee State is coached by former NFL running back great Eddie George. Who's an Ohio State Buckeye, so maybe this can carry over into the actual Ohio State game, beating one Buckeye and then you beat another Buckeye, beat the actual Buckeyes later on. Biggest thing we want to do is get out of here with no injuries, and hopefully we can get Steve Angeli, who is the backup this year, possibly the starter next year. Initially know what the quarterback position may look like next season. It could, we could go, it could go from, Kenny Minchie to Steve Angeli. We don't know. It very well could be. And then, of course, we all know C.J. Carr's coming in the door next year, so we don't know the quarterback competition next year. But we do know we need to get Angeli the reps right now. He's the number 2 guy. Heck, we never know. We may see Minchie in this game. We don't know. But, of course, with the way Sam Hartman played and with what I've heard about Tennessee State's defense, especially against the quarterback they have against the blitz, he's not very good. He's averaging, I think, like 4.6 yards. But that's not to say he can't come out and do his thing. But I would suspect that we get some guys in that we normally don't see, and I would say we try not to run up the score on these guys. But it being the first time we play an FCS school, And I would honestly say, Marcus Freeman, we don't have to play FCS schools. I know this is historic. They're Saturday, and you know, for it to be 2023 and we're just not playing our first FCS school when the SEC dominates playing those type of teams, golden nugget. I think it's a landmark, and I think it's great we did it against a team like Tennessee State, historically black college, and hopefully we can maybe pull some recruits out of Tennessee. You never know. But outside of that, guys, I hope we can continue to build on the momentum that we're trying to create here, and because we have Ohio State in a couple of weeks. We've got this Saturday, we've got next Saturday, and then NC State. We have our first road test, and then we have Central Michigan come to South Bend before we actually have Ohio State come into the building. So we really need to get some things rolling, but we also need to try and attempt to get a lot of these younger players some playing time and experience, especially under the Notre Dame, in front of the Notre Dame faithful, if you will, so that their future is strong within the fact of knowing when they have to step out on that field and get that experience. But that's pretty much what we got here today. Irish Nation is that we have a historic event that's going to happen in Notre Dame Stadium that most college football teams can't claim in 2023. Most of them have already played in FCS school or historical black college many moons ago. But this is a first for Notre Dame. When many people criticize our schedule, we generally have one of the toughest ones because we play teams from ocean to ocean, coast to coast, border to border. No one in the country can say that. They have to do conference realignment in order for all that to happen. Notre Dame was doing it first. So hate the independence of Notre Dame all you want. We don't care. We're the big bad wolf you wish you could be. Now, before I sign off, guys, I wanted to go to the page and give you guys some insight as to what the polls look like. And I must say, guys, you guys came through so well. I was happy with the way you guys came through on several. Well, the first poll that I came out with is a couple of weeks ago. I'm sorry. You guys did a great job, and I was not doing a good job on keeping up with this. This is not your fault. This is mine. How many victories will the Irish rack up in 2023? And 70% of you guys said that the Irish will have 10 or more wins, while 21 of you said we will go undefeated in our regular season. 6% of you said we'll get 9 wins, and less than 3% of you said we will get 8 or less. We'll get 8 or less. Sorry. I neglected to put a poll up on what you guys thought of our performance against Navy. I'm sorry. But I am going to put up a poll here tonight asking which Notre Dame Fighting Irish player do you think will have the best game come Saturday. And I would like for you to go and take that poll, and please check us out. I will give you guys the results after the game Saturday. Hopefully we come out of that unscathed, and we're talking about a huge victory with a lot of our backup guys coming in and doing what they do, and we go to 2-0 with with NC State awaiting us. So we need to come out of that unscathed so we can face off against a opponent that is not necessarily going to just roll over for us, guys. So we need to come out of this ASAP and be ready to take on Tennessee State, get them out of the way, and then prepare for NC State. But until Saturday, Irish Nation, may the road rise up to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face. May the rains fall soft upon your fields, and until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hands.
Notre Dame, sing the glory and sound the pain, raise the golden blue and cheer with voices true. Hear for old Notre Dame, wake up the echoes cheering her name. Send the volley cheer on high, shake down the thunder from the sky. For what though the odds be great or small, old Notre Dame will win over all, while her loyal onward to victory, onward to victory.